For this US30 scalping strategy, we're going to be using two indicators. But before we actually get started, so if you guys want access to my signals on Telegram, the link is going to be down below in the description. So now for this strategy, we're going to be using two indicators. The first one here, I have the 55 EMA and I have the RSI. Now to add these indicators onto your chart, for the moving average, you search for EMA, make sure it's moving average exponential, then you add that to your chart and you go here to settings. For the input, we have to change that to 55, and for the style, you can use whatever color you want and you change the thickness to the second one, then you click on OK. Now for the RSI, you go here to indicators, you just search for RSI, relative strength index, you add that onto your chart, and we go here to settings, and for the input you leave it at 14. For the style, we change the upper band to 50 and we change the lower band to 50, and for the lines, you change the regular line to regular line, you change it from dash line to regular lines, and then you click on OK. Now I'll be showing you guys two examples. I'll be showing you guys the buy example and a sell example. Now if we take a look right here, we can see once price is above the 55 EMA, we only looking to take buy positions. That's all we're looking to do. And if price is above, if the RSI is above the 50 line, that's the second confirmations that we need. We only need two confirmations for this strategy. And once we have price below the 55 EMA, we only looking to take sell positions, and once the RSI is below the 50 line, that's the final confirmation that we need to take a sell position. Now if we take a look at this buy here, we know we have price above the 55 EMA, so that gives us our first confirmation right there. But before we actually get in, we need to see a pullback. Now let's put this in replay mode and I'll show you guys where your entry is going to be for this buy position. Now let's put this in replay mode, so let's start from right over here and let's see where our entry would actually be. So let's take a look and see. So right over here, we can see that we had a pullback right here. We had a rejection right here at the 55 EMA. So our entry is going to be right over here, somewhere around here, right at this bullish engulfing candle. And we can have our stop loss right below the 50 EMA here. And for our take profit target, we just got to target this next zone over here, because when it comes to trading, we actually trading from zones to zones. So we know we have this resistance zone right here, so therefore we're going to target this zone here. So we anticipating that price is going to get to this zone here, and our take profit right there is a little bit above 2,000 pips. Risk reward ratio 1:9, stop loss about 1,000 pips. Now let's see how this trade actually played out. So let's take a look and see. Right there, we got our take profit smash right over here. Our take profit smash for 2,000 pips, risk reward ratio 1:9. So this is how you use this strategy for a buy position. And as we can see here, we can see the RSI is above the 50 line. That was our second confirmation. Even the RSI gave us the rejection right here, right at the 50 line, giving us our second confirmation for this buy position as well. So now let me show you guys another thing that you guys need to be looking out for when you're trying to get in a buy position. Excuse me guys. So once we have, as long as we have price above the 55 EMA, we only looking to take buy positions. So we know we got our first entry right over here. If you missed this first entry, you had another entry right here because we had a rejection right at the 55 EMA. You're only looking for buy positions, and we had another entry. We had another entry right over here because price is still above the 55 EMA and we had the rejection, so we only know to take a buy position. And as we can see here, the RSI stayed right above the 50 line, so we're only looking for buy positions. So now let me show you guys a sell position, what you guys need to be looking out for before you guys get in a sell position. So now once we have price below the 55 EMA, we're only looking to take a sell position. And for more confirmations and our final confirmation, we need the RSI to be below the 50 line to take a sell position. So excuse me guys. So right over here, what we need to be looking out for is once we have price below the 55 EMA, we're waiting for a pullback. Now let's put this in replay mode and let's see what we need to look out for and where our entry is going to be. So let's start from right here. We had price above the 55 EMA here. So let's take a look and see where our entry will be. So we can see price pulling back towards the 55 EMA. So what we're waiting for now is we're waiting for our entry. Let's keep looking. So now we can see we clearly have the rejection right here at the 55 EMA. So now our entry is going to be, we can have our entry right here below this zone over here. We can have our entry right there, and we have our stop loss right above this zone over here and above the 55 EMA. Now for our take profit, all we got to do is to look to the left hand side here because we always trading from zones to zones. So we just look to the left hand side here and we can see that we can target this zone over here, and I will tell you guys why. So we know we can target this zone over here because we can see we had multiple rejections over here, making this a major support zone. So we know we can target that zone there. That's going to be our take profit target, and we just drag this all the way over here and we pull this down right here. So we're targeting 1800 pips, stop loss 919 pips. Our risk to reward ratio is 2 times. So let's see how this trade actually played out. Let's take a look and see. Let's take a look and see. Right there, we got our take profit smashed and our risk to reward ratio was 2 times our risk to reward. So guys, always know and remember that once you have this entry right here, like we do right over here, we can see that we had price below the 50 EMA right here, giving us our final and second confirmation right over there. So guys, this is how you use this strategy for a buy position and a sell position. So if you guys like this, if you guys find value in this video, all I ask is that you give this video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification so you guys don't miss any of my future videos. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. I'll see you guys in my next video.